Hello everybody and welcome back to Upper Lusatia and episode 9 of this Let's Play series. So today what we're going to be doing is some silage bales that we can take down to the BJ to sell. As we can see, we've got the Fent 920 with the front and rear mower set up. We've got our little Deutz with our new windrower or rake. This is a Kubota. It's just a reskin of the in-game Krone 9.3 meter. Windrow, so nothing special, just a different paint job. Then we've got our case with our leased Krone Ultima CF155XC bale wrapper. This is a continuous bale wrapper, so you don't have to stop at all when the bale's being ejected. So as the bale's being transferred from the chamber onto the wrapper unit, there's a separate chamber at the front, so you can continue picking up grass or hay. Depending if you're wrapping hay, and you don't have to stop. It does slow down a little bit so you don't overfill the chamber, so it does adjust the speed of the tractor, but you don't have to stop completely, which is a bit of a bonus. So I've used this mod briefly before, thought I'd give it a go again, as it's quite a decent mod. There's only one issue I've seen, is the animation of the bale wrapping is a little bit off at the start. It wraps the ends of the bales but not across the centre to start with, but it does do it, and it does look good, and we can adjust the capacity of that. The variable bale mod that I used isn't compatible with this baler, so we can't do the 8,000 litre bales. Let's just set this on follow me, but we can do 6,000 litre 1.5 metre bales. Instead, I keep having this problem on this map for some reason with follow me. The vehicle's like right there. Okay, well, how close do you need me to move, to be fair? There we go. Right. So what we're going to do is start off with field number 16 and get the grass cut, get it rowed up, and then get it all baled. And then what we'll do, we'll get the bale trailer over there and get all the bales loaded up onto that, take them to the BJ, and hopefully sell them for more money than we've leased the baler for. I think the baler was around about 15,000 to lease. I have gone for the automatic refill on the wrap and the twine or netting, so we don't have to worry about topping that up. It was a little bit more expensive, but saves a bit of time doing that, messing around with pallets. So let's get these unfolded and we can get this field cut. So I'll just do this little bit and then we can stop the following tractors once they're in the field. So we just stop that one there. Go and stop the other one so the worker's not sitting in there charging us money. Turn that one off. Turn the engine on that one, don't want to waste fuel. And let's get some mowing done. So the end of the last episode we was doing the harvest. I just started field 24 with the soybeans. I have finished that off before this episode. I really wanted to get it done in the episode, but just didn't have the time to finish that off before the end of the video and then get it edited and rendered and uploaded in time. So I finished it off just before I started recording this, and it was all cultivated as well, so that's all ready to be seeded as well with the other two fields that we did. The soybeans, I think we got around about 7.2 tons, which didn't quite fill the trailer, but I have topped up the trailer with soybeans from the silos, and we can go and sell that at some point, probably in the next episode, because I don't think we'll get time in this one doing the grass. So it's currently Friday morning. It's quite early, 5 to 8. I did try recording this episode yesterday. I was having issues with shadow play, and the recent update has caused me a few problems with that. But that seems to be all sorted now. So all going well. This should come out okay. I believe today is the last fact sheet Friday before the release of FS17, because as from Monday they'll be doing the live stream, so everything will be shown during the live stream, so they're not going to do a fact sheet Friday next week. So obviously by the time this video is published, they'll have been released and you'll have hopefully seen the last fact sheet. I believe there's another John Deere on the fact sheets, which from what I was looking yesterday, I believe Steam kind of let the cat out the bag with that one a bit early, putting it on their site with the new combine. I think it was the FS17 combine. Not sure if that was the one that is supposed to be on the fact sheet, or whether there is something else from John Deere as well going to be on there, but probably more than likely it will be that combine. As I say, by now you'll all already probably know. But yeah, we're just over a week away now. I'm really looking forward to it. What I'm going to do is continue cutting this field, and then we'll get it rowed up and start getting some bales made.
Funny how the story goes, little hope but bigger dreams. They try to bring a sucker down, singing louder than the crowd. Listen the rhythm, I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward, it's gonna save you. Never look down, love, not when we shine so bright. The sun is getting warmer. Oh, when we soar away among the clouds, the sky is just a border. Oh, when we're floating up like helium. Sip me up like lemonade. We both know it's bittersweet. The sorrowness will bite your tongue. No one is forever young. No. Listen the rhythm. I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward. It's gonna save you. Never look down.
Okay, so we've raked all the field up, and now we just jumped into the baler. Into the case, should I say, not the baler. Start getting some bales made. Not sure how many bales we're going to get off this field. As I say, I've set it to 1.5 metre bales, which is a 6,000 litre capacity. So it'll be interesting to see how many we get off this field, as it's not been fertilised other than being cut when we did the hay bales. Did we? No. Grass bales for silage on this one, didn't we, before? So as you can see, our first bale being wrapped, and you can see the animation of the wrappings. Not brilliant on that first bit, then it does obviously just appear, but the texture on the wrap bales is rather nice. It really does give that nice shiny plastic wrap look. So as I say, with this one we can just continue, there's no need to stop when the bale ejects from the chamber, which is rather handy. I have used this baler before on a fully fertilised field, but because the yield of the grass was so high, to prevent the pre-chamber from overfilling before the bale had ejected, it literally brought the tractor down to a crawl, like 1 mile an hour, and it was really painful to use, so I stopped using it. But with the field at this fertilisation, it's actually not too bad. So that's our third bale being wrapped now. So I haven't played a map without seasons for a while, so I'm really interested to see quite how much we're going to make off these bales. I should imagine probably around about 2,500, I think. I may be completely wrong. It may not be that much. I know on seasons a 4,000 litre bale sells for around about 800. So it's going to be interesting when we get to the BGA. The bonus of selling at the BGA as well is obviously we'll get the digestate that we can use to fertilise our fields before we seed them. So if I remember correctly, I believe this baler is on Mod Hub. I'm not 100% sure, I'm pretty sure it is. I'm sure there's a fix for this baler as well. There's an issue with it on seasons. So there's a baler, Ultima Seasons fix mod if you're using this with seasons. That's our fifth bale just being wrapped now. And what we'll do after this, we'll move on to field 28, which we haven't cut before, so that's not going to have that ploughed and first fertilisation state on that field, so the yields are not going to be brilliant. But field 17 we've cut before, so we should get a little bit more off that one. We do need to top up the greenhouses, they all need water and manure, and the animals do need some work, which we'll probably look at doing in the next episode. So what I'm going to do is carry on wrapping bales, or creating bales and wrapping bales in this field, and then we'll move on to the next one. Okay, so this is the last little bit of grass on this field. Just got our 16th bale going into the wrapper now. Don't think we'll get another one off this field. Well, 16 is not a bad turnout for 6,000 litre capacity bales. There's a tiny little bit down by the Duitsvar. Well, I don't think that's enough to take us over 6,000. So it may just be the 16 for this field. I'm not sure how well these ones are going to actually fit on the trailer, being the slightly bigger size. I will have to see. Let's just turn off the baler so we not putting unnecessary hours on it. I will try and keep it within the hour of the leasing cost. Don't want to go over that if possible. There's a little bit more grass there, but it's probably not enough to bother with. So I'm going to continue getting the other two fields cut and rowed up, and then we'll get those baled, and then start getting these actual on the bale trailer and take them over to the BGA. That's one thing I need to check, is whether they're actually classed as silage bales yet, whether you need to advance a certain amount of time, and on seasons you have to do a third of a season. If you've got seasons on 6 days, then it'll be 2 days for them to ferment. We'll have to just check that because I can't remember. Okay, so we're just on our last field now. I've rowed it all up. I just need to bale it. The other fields have all been done, and I've collected all the bales up there on the trailer just over there. So hopefully we can fit the rest of the bales on. We've currently got 24 in total, with the 25th just being wrapped now. So looking at this field, I think we'll probably get another 10, so around about 35 bales in total, which won't be too bad. And it'll be really interesting to see how much we're actually going to make off this. So let's continue getting this field all baled and then loaded up onto the trailer. Okay, so this will be the last little bit of grass and the last bale. So there'll be 39 bales in total, which is a few more than I anticipated. I said about 35, so we've got 4 more, which is not a bad thing. So we'll just finish unwrapping wrapping this one and get this dropped off. So we can switch the baler off. So there we go, number 39. Now we just need to see if they'll all fit on this trailer. We can get another row on the trailer. I think that's pretty much all you can get, but as these bales are slightly bigger, they'll be in 1.5 than the standard, they don't quite sit in, especially these ones here don't quite sit, that should be sitting on that bar there, and that one's fairly in position a bit better, but these two just above the wheels here should be sat down a little bit. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if we can fit them all on. Okay then, let's try and get these loaded. We're going to actually pick up the first bale. So there's the first one on. Bale trailer works really well. It's a bit difficult sometimes with the straps. It's a bit you try and put the strap on one bale and it takes it off one of the other bales. It can be a little bit difficult, but it does work really well. It is a really nice mod. Unusual looking trailer. So this is the next one, and this is probably my favourite implement for picking up round bales. I do use the grab type one. It works okay for picking them up, but for doing things like this it wouldn't work very well. It's difficult to use and it tends to lock the bales on and they stick to the side, so it's really frustrating. So that one's not quite on. Well, you can see what I'm trying. It removes that strap down there, so trying to work out where to quite get the straps is a little bit difficult, but it gets there, and that's quite an impressive sight, to be honest. It does look like the way the frame's set up that probably would get another one. I don't know if it's because these are slightly bigger, the way they're sitting is slightly different to what they would be for the standard bales. So what I'm going to do is I'll continue getting this loaded up, and then we can get this down to the BGA, and hopefully we can sell a bale down there. I'm pretty sure we can, and yeah, see how much money we actually make. Close that one up a bit. Yeah, so we've got all those to do, so still quite a few to go on here. Really not sure we're going to fit them all on, but we'll give it a go. Okay, so we've got 3 bales left to go on. I think there's only the 3. And yeah, I'm not sure we're going to quite fit them on. Well, we'll give it a go. I'm just a bit worried about the trailer tipping over, as it's quite narrow. The wheelbase at the bottom is not particularly wide, but we'll give it a go. I don't think we're gonna have the height on the tractor. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna quite get these ones on, unless we can try and get this positioned at the front here and then try and put the strap on. I can't go any... Right. Let's hold that there. See if we can actually get a strap around this. I don't know if it will or the... Oh, we can. What will this... That's probably not ideal. I don't think we're going to get both of these on. I might put one on, then just transport the other one with... I was going to say on the just with the tractor, but not sure on Follow Me whether they'll stay on there. So let's try and get this one on, and then we'll see. Because I really don't want to put the Fent on following the case, because it probably will tip over. So see if we can get this one on around the other side. It doesn't look great. I'm sure with the standard round bale size that'd be a lot better. Alright, can we get a strap? Yes, there we go. So there is just that one last bale, and we might actually be able to get it on the back. We do a similar thing. Actually open up the tines first would be helpful. Oh. Right, let's see if we can get this one right on the back. And do a similar thing to what we've done on the other end and try and get these strapped round. You get that about there. Trouble is now he's trying to jump up there. Right. Can we get a strap? No, it didn't look like it's going to go around that. Right, we'll have to try and see if the tractor can bring it down on Follow Me, and then we'll head down to the BGA and hopefully not tip the trailer over on the way. It's going to be interesting to see how well this actually handles, as I'm pretty sure we've probably overloaded it weight wise anyway. So the BGA is just down towards the bottom left. Ooh. Yeah, this is going to be quite scary, getting around these tight bends here. Slow and steady, and I'm sure we'll make it. I hope we do, because if we have to reset the trailer, then all the bales will just don't get reset with it. So we'll have to pick them all back up again. And then that's the point where you'll just probably wish you had an auto load trailer, just to make life a bit easier. There's the bale still on the other tractor, that's good. Oh, this bend's going to be... Oh, and we're losing some bales off the back. This is the... towards the straps. Right, I need to... Oh. Yeah, we've lost one bale, and there's a few that the straps come off. Right. Yeah. Let's put those on. I'll have to come back for that one. I don't want to try messing around getting it back on the trailer. Let's just see if we can actually make it to the BGA. Fortunately, this is a small map, and it is just underneath this bridge on the left, so not too far to go at all. Hopefully when we get there we'll sell it, because the barn for the bale sale point is up above that bridge there, so I don't fancy trying to get across that bridge with this trailer. That probably will... slow. And then the tractor crashes into the back. Yeah, I've completely overshot the turning. And... right. This is not going... This is not... Oh no, we've got a traffic jam. Let's take this off, follow me. And get that bale out of the way. Nope, don't like picking it up that way. Okay, stop there. This one thing I hate about the traffic, look, as soon as you inch forward they start moving and you've got no room. Right. Let's just get this up out of the way. And yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do now. This trailer's got a dolly as well, which makes reversing extremely difficult. Right. I'm going to go and try and find a way of turning this round and trying to get to the BGA. Fortunately the traffic's not following us. Okay, so we eventually sort of made it to the BGA. Just as I got out, the trailer started going a bit funny. Took the straps off and it, like the bales just all decided to go flying in the air on that side. But we're here eventually. I did try to go down that road and turn around, but I did manage to tip the trailer over and had to reload it all again, which wasn't fun. I definitely think the trailer doesn't like the bigger size bales being strapped on there at all. So, but we're here and I'm really hoping that this does accept silage bales, or yeah, I'm gonna have to probably just get an auto load trailer and take them to the barn. Oh, if I can keep it on the forks, try and flip this one back over. Pick it back up again. Yeah, so let's. I'm pretty sure it will accept, but I don't usually sell silage bales at BJ, as usually it's a bit of a faff having to lift them up into the digester. So there's the first one sold, and that's 969 euros. That's quite a lot more than I was expecting. Considering seasons, I think they're £800 for a 4,000 litre bale. Yeah, seasons really nerfs the price of silage bales. To be honest, on seasons, silage bales are, for me, a lot undervalued to what they should be. Considering silage usually sells for around about 450 per litre, per 1,000 litres. So silage bales should be around about £1,800 or euros per bale, and you're better off selling silage loose on seasons than selling silage bales. But these seem a little bit overpriced. What is the actual price of silage loose? It would be good if they one of the things listed on here was the bales, price for bales per 1,000 litres. So silage is only 300 for 1,000 litres. That's quite a lot less than what you get on seasons. But the bales seem to be way overpriced. I know there's obviously a lot more work going into wrapping the bales and actually baling them compared to doing loose silage, but that does seem a bit excessive. Probably would have been better with the bale spike to do this. But anyway, I'm going to continue and get all these sold and then we'll come back and see exactly how much we've made from the 39 bales we've got. And yeah, it's going to be over 100,000 in total, so we're going to be well above 200,000 by the time we finish selling all these. Okay, so we've got the final bale to go into the digester. Trailer's all cleared, and this is the last one. So we're up to 243,255. This is going to take us up to about 247, 224,000 euros. That's a hell of a lot more than I was expecting for just doing some silage bales. And we've got 18,000 litres of digestate in there as well, we can use to fertilise our fields, so that's all good. And if we take a look at the, I can find the right page, is it this one? Yeah, sold bales. So we've got, just down here, we've got 154,791 euros we've made from 39 silage bales. So that is a rather impressive figure. And if you want to make money, then obviously do silage bales. Yeah, I wasn't quite expecting that much. I'd be interested to see if they've reduced the price further in 19. So we've still got some being processed there, so the digestate's going to go even more, which is going to be handy. So we do need to do some work with the animals. Really do need to top up their feed and water and stuff. So we'll probably do that in the next episode and top up the greenhouses and sell the soybeans we've got as well. Show what the price is of soybeans. Have a look quickly. Soybeans. So we've got €5.61 per kilogram. So that looks like a decent price. It's green, so we'll probably go and sell that in the next episode. So that's probably it for today. If you do have any questions, comments, suggestions or feedback, then please don't forget to leave it down in the comment section. If you do have any questions, I will answer them as soon as I can. And if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, really do appreciate it. And if you've not subscribed to the channel yet, then please do consider subscribing. We've got new farming simulator videos, including time lapses and let's plays coming every day. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you again. Goodbye.